My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. Alright, what are we going to get offered this time? I wanted Priest. Rogue, Paladin, Warlock. I haven't played much Warlock, have I? Should probably check that actually, considering I don't know which of these is my least played. I've played relatively few Rogue games in the last 100. A lot of Paladin. I know I've played a hell of a lot of Paladin. Okay, I've had 5 Rogue runs, 6 Paladin runs, and surprisingly, Warlock is my most played at 7. Huh. So Rogue is actually my least played. Let's play Rogue. Wild Pyromancer is the easy pick there. Just solid card. Assassin's Blade, sure. See if I end up getting some poisons. Ooh. Take a Direwolf Alpha. Not particularly enthused about the pick though. There's an Undercity Valiant that I am particularly enthused about. Spider Tank solid 3. Fairy Dragon solid 2. Want to start picking away from the 2-drop slot. If we're going to go more aggressive, Cult Master is going to be excellent. So we'll take Cult Master. I can take a Dark Scale here. I can take a Dark Scale without feeling that bad about it. Scarlet Crusader is a solid 3. Azure Drake is definitely going in the deck at the 5 slot. Oh, Twilight Drake versus Lights Champion. Twilight Drake most off, but it's an aggressive deck so far. Like, this is just to extend for lethal, basically. That's pretty aggressive. I'll take Lights Champion. Spider Tank. Jeweled Scarab. Discover a 3-cost card. Sure, I'll take it. Take a Spectral Knight. Love me that Burgle. It's incredible. Assassinate versus Eviscerate. Eviscerate. But it's not that far away from one another. I definitely need 4s, so I'll start taking Evil Heckler. Argent Horse Rider is fine as well. Annoyatron. Yeah, we're definitely tending aggressive. And then we get this. Has to be Kel'Thuzad. So that if we do have a board by the time that that comes out, we can just extend from there, I guess. It's like 5 mana, 2/6 equip a weapon. I'll have to take it. I am running super low on 4s. Antique Healbot to heal myself. Yep. I've got enough 3s. Take a Leper Gnome or an Argent Squire. Argent Squire guarantees that I can kill a 3/2 even if my opponent has a ping. But Leper Gnome, even if they ping, I get precedence on the board afterwards. Take the Lord of the Arena in this position. Pilot the Shredder. Yes, amazing 4. Backstab, too easy. It's always backstab. See a backstab, pick a backstab. Take a Stormpike Commando. Abusive Sergeant because we're going more aggressive. Sap because we're going more aggressive. Oh, this isn't good. A Nubarak. Yeah, I'll take an Anubarak. So we've got the late game to be a late game deck, and we've got the early game to be an early game deck, and we've got the mid game to just sustain. But we don't do anything spectacularly. We don't control spectacularly. We don't extend for lethal spectacularly. We don't do anything well. We do a lot of things okay. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. I'm going to say 7. 6 or 7. Around there. Backstab, Sap, Avis. If we got some Deadly Poisons in this deck, I'd feel a lot better about it. I can say that much for certain. We have so many 2-drops. We even have a few... Wait, just one 1-drop? But we've got the Backstab, and then the... Yeah, we've got enough to mulligan that pretty easily. Not really enthused to see the Undercity Valiant in this hand. It's going to be annoying if we see a shielded mini-bot at this point. Yeah, that's going to be shielded mini. No? Interesting. Apparently Trogno's stupid. So there's, like, they can't Seal of Champions this turn because they've already used the coin, so... Damn it. That's really annoying. Oh, wow, and they even get the extra charge. Well, that's a sad day to be me. If they roll a Seal of Champions to kill this, then I'm pretty much just out of the game at that point. Oh, let's hope that doesn't happen. Don't you dare. No. I'm not that bad of a person. I don't deserve it. Okay, that's fine. It's backstab, hero power, and Annoyatron. So definitely hero power. And the Annoyatron is basically there just to keep the spider tank safe. Don't want it getting hit down with the Argent Lance. I wonder if they would consecrate and then attack this turn. That would be pretty weak. But it would be a clear. Hungry Dragon. Well, that's the easiest play I've ever made. Back to the hand! Oh, yes! Anything except the Scarlet Crusader getting buffed there was excellent. Feel free to play it again. It's a pretty costly play. Especially when something like that happens. Soki. Buff anything with two health. Damn it, not fucking that. Now Consecration's bad, but would he have used Consecration last turn? I think maybe. No, he wouldn't have evidently. Ah, well. It only had a 50% chance to buff a target that would have helped me in terms of Consecration. I don't need to do the card draw this turn. I can hold off until I really need that. Until I actually don't have a curve play to make. Okay. Bolt of Berserker is actually fine. It's really slow. Okay.
Here we go.
You need a lot of buffs to extend for lethal off that. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Can't imagine a 4-mana beast. Can't imagine any mana beast that'll help you here. Like, Iron for Grizzly for the taunt. Oh, Defender of Argus for the taunt. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, but it's not enough.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
Here we go. Well played.
Easy. The backstab and the sap there were pretty much the only reason that we were still in that game, right? Just the tempo that those bought us was incredible. Ah. God damn, it's a hot day here in Sydney, so sweaty hair that's just going all out of fucking control. And of course I can't turn my fan on, otherwise it will interfere with my microphone, and yeah, grumble, grumble, grumble. Other than that, it's been an excellent day, actually. Just been playing a lot of video games. You know, standard. Almost all Binding of Isaac, by the way, but God, that fucking game. Love it so much. And of course, I'll eventually start doing the Lost and Keeper stuff, and It's beautiful. There's not any shortage of stuff to unlock, and that's what I love about that game. Just the directionality it gives you. Like, yeah, you've got this to do, and you've still got this to do, and you've still got this to do as well. I could see myself coining out an Undercity Valiant to hit something. Especially with that fairy dragon in hand. Hello, is it me you're looking for?
One day, I'll be a real knight.
So if I coined fairy dragon, they'd have to ping my face and then attack this in order to kill it. Or flame cannon. Right. Are they going face? They're going face. I'll admit, that's a ballsy move. Let's see if they really want that face damage. How much do you want it? Not enough. You're going for the... Yeah. We'll see you going for the trade. Okay. Boring. Ping trade. I'm not going to have any established board. But I was never going to have an established board when... Oh, Lord. Fucking snow sugar?
I am freed from the curse.
But yeah, unfortunately, I was never going to have an established board when they started out like that. Unless I had a backstab. Freeze my face, because you don't want me to ever use a weapon ever again. Bow, bow. Not good enough.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Take this blade.
If I'm ever going to do this, I have to do it now, because if I do it next turn, they die to Flame Strike. Really? Yep, that shit really happened. Okay.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Sever my wrath.
If I ever want to actually use my weapon, I'm going to have to do that. This is horrible. It's like versing a mech mage. I can't do it.
Shall we put a kink in their plan?
I wasn't going to use my hero power that turn anyway. Flame Strike? Yeah. Poly... No, it's a hoot hoot. Not bad though. Flame Cannon for the higher damage target, because of course you got it. Why wouldn't you have gotten it?
Here we go.
I really need my antique heal bot, and I really need it soon. Although my opponent's probably just fireball my face, win the game. Dark Iron Dwarf. And Frostbolt.
Well played.
No, just fireball as well, because you're a dick. Fair enough. Yep. Pretty much locked out of that game as soon as I didn't have a 2-3. God. What are my other options in the early game? Play another minion. Have a 3-2 and a 3-2 and then attack the face. Still would have ended up trading against the 2-3 that they played afterwards, the Gilban Stalker, which I couldn't have done anything about.
Valera versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
Watch your back.
Against the non-pink class, I'll just keep the 2-1 to play it early. So much early game. Where is it? There's some of it.
Fight, maggot.
The pleasure is mine.
You're not going to coin tap, are you? I could just cast a spell next turn in order to clear this, so they do have to be concerned with that. Also, I could just hero power kill it. Okay, they're going to go for the value, it looks like. No, they're just going to consider it for 1,000 years. Okay. Well, if they go for the value and I end up casting a spell... I can't cast Sap, though, but... if they end up doing that, they are going to be sad, ultimately. I wouldn't be surprised to see them wimp out and go for this. Really? Okay. Definitely a braver man than I. I don't know if I would have done that. Okay, so they got to pick their 3-drop. It's the second to last one in their hand. Let's see what they've got. Here.
The light compels.
Little Exorcist. Not exactly the most inspiring pickup you could have gotten. Why is everything taking ages? Oh. Maybe Steam's trying to download something in the background. Go away, Steam. Sap Spider Tank doesn't seem like a bad turn, especially if they play just one big 4-drop. If they play smaller minions, I can't do that. Sap is too big later.
Your magic shall not save.
Lame. Especially against the Warlock, I am going to need to get the beats into the face so that they can calm the fuck down on terms of tapping and getting their card value and stuff like that.
Get behind me.
Get behind me. It's not that bad. Let's try Burgle first. Direwolf allows me to push that for there, and then go face again. Implosion, Fist of Jaraxxus. Fist of Jaraxxus isn't excellent, but fuck, might be worth it.
The cavalry's here.
Okay. Guess I'm probably using Hero Power Implosion next turn then. You gonna... There we go. Small in size, huge in evil.
Here we go.
Pretty thankful that the Implosion cannot actually undershoot. It shot its lowest amount, and it still was excellent. Now, if the Pilot to Shredder is still on the board when Kel'Thuzad comes out, that pretty much will just close the victory. Yep. That's victory. Soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad. I didn't actually need to run those imps in. I needed to run the Piloted Shredder in to get it back with its Death Rattle.
What you want?
But yeah, if my opponent was going to use the Fearsome Doomgun for anything, it has to be to kill that. Whoa, that's a bit much, buddy. You sure about that one?
Here we
Okay.
go.
I'm actually going to play the Fist of Draxus here. That's pretty excellent. Good lord, what is going on with the internet? Eight health left. Not an incredible amount. They definitely can't tap. Sorry about it. And the game is shot out. There's no way they can come back from this. Yeah, well played.
Well played.
Beatdown is almost achieved. Sorry, I'm just messaging someone asking if they're using the internet in a fashion that might be considered illegal or just heavy use. Playing against real players grants you bonus experience. You should still get bonus experience for the adventures because they're fucking difficult.
I will fight with honor.
Nice.
You're back.
Nice. Definitely not going to keep Burgle. You don't want that in the early game. That's late game card draw. That's just to give me gas, basically, at the end of the game, basically. Basically. This is going to be pretty good, because if they try and defend their health with the hero power, I get to either kill the hero power with my own, or just develop the Annoyatron and ignore it. Yep, looks like they're going to try and go for value in that fashion. Not going to work out for them. I think I just go with developing the Annoyatron, to be honest. Because it fits much better for me to hero power next turn, because I can hero power Abusive Sergeant. Ah, if only they didn't attack. If only they hadn't attacked there, that would have been excellent. I need the higher health value out on the board, rather than the... Do I?
I wonder.
I kind of want to coin Cult Master, attack both. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'm a wild dude. They just didn't attack. Ugh. What a rough life I lead. Okay, then take that, and this. What do I get? Onto CD Valiant. Very nice. Very, very nice. So they need something with charge or a weapon to remove this before I can start doing more crazy things. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Kind of want to go Undercity Valiant of this. I think it's a better idea to force them to... No, but what if I get consecrated in that way? I'll trade. Lame. It's the only card really worth playing against that. Now I'm playing a value game, which means that I have to wait for a Nubarak or... Soldiers of the Cold Dark. Kel'Thuzad. Kel'Thuzad. Okay, they've got a buff. What's it gonna be? Blessing of Kings. So they tested another buff on it as well, so I'm considering the possibility of them not only having Soldier of Kings, but... Hang on. Ooh. I do need to develop something bigger on the board. Then I missed that. I just need more minions on the board. But they probably also got the shield. What's the shield again? Seal of Champions. Because they tested a different buff and then went with Blessing of Kings instead. Okay. Humility. Kind of annoying, I guess. Can't really kill that. I'm gonna take Bronzebeard here. And I guess I'll go for the kill on that, which means that I'm playing the Wild Ties. Sorry, the Wild Pyromancer. Okay. Unfortunately, leaves a minion on the field. But Bronzebeard has the Antique Healbot and Azure Drake value in the deck, which could be excellent. Just keeping it in the Antique Healbot means that I can pretty much hope that my opponent extends and then destroy them if they do. That's the buff. No, it's a Keeper of Aldermon that they were thinking of. Interesting. Luckily, it still trades there, so it was excellent. Like, it was basically a +1 damage buff. Cool. Would take both of them to get through this. Keeper of Aldermon is such a good card. It really is. Shuts down opponents' big cards, buff your own small cards. So versatile. Really aggressively costed for that effect as well. Oh shit, they want the Scurvy Dogs to get back. Decided what you're going to do with the attack? Double in, really? Well, I'll be.
Join or die.
I mean, that's a 5 cost. I need to get the sap out of my hand, basically. I just need to get the effect of the sap, basically. Well. Seal of Light for removing the 3-1, which I guess is going to make me remove the 7-4 with my 5-5. Sorry, 4-5. Okay. Well, that's a sad thing for me.
The gates are open.
I want to keep my 1-1 as long as I can. So my opponent's going to get value out of their hero power, but luckily we are rogue, so our hero power is roughly twice as valuable as their hero power. Although their hero power will nullify our ability to use ours as a ping. Uh-huh. It's my impersonation of Murloc. What do you think? Just quickly Divine Shield that Murloc. Go for the value trade. Also, actually eliminates the target that would be able to move past and hit. Consecrate is like the big save here.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
2 1-1s on the board. Two of them. Literally anything except that minion would have been fine. I can't kill it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Well, that's kind of shitty. Kind of supremely shitty.
Reporting for duty.
And that allows this to kill this. Nice. I specifically developed that so it would be out of damage range of either of those, but that's fine.
Here we go.
Well, I've got Antique Heal Bot to heal me back up when I lose all of my health. That's gonna be good. Of course, I can't kill the Murloc Knight, so every single time my opponent hero powers, they win the game. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're done. Game over.
Reporting for duty.
I give up.
There's nothing I can do to clear... First off, both of those I need to attack twice to kill. And if either of them gets another charge... Like, that's too many minions. I can't clear that. I don't have board clear. The biggest lucker of all time. They had to get 25% roll to win the game. Alright, that's fine. It's not fine. It really isn't, but fucking hell. Never lucky. Must be nice. Worthy opponent time.
Valir versus.
Even after I shielded it.
I must protect the one.
Keep the backstab, the rest of it goes back easily.
Back.
God. All my 5-drops, thank you. They're gonna be super helpful. Not horrible. No early drop is pretty good for me. Alright. I'm only going to accelerate like this because I know they can't Wrath or Living Roots this target. And if they develop a 2-3, I can backstab it and hit it with the Undercity. Or they can just not, and then I guess I develop the Undercity.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Victory for Sylvanas. So Sap is going to be the most important card we can play.
Another night on the prowl.
Charge. Yeah, Sap is the most important card we can play in this matchup. We play it at the right time to fuck their tempo, and game over. We need more attack on the field, so having the spider tank doesn't make sense. There we go. Taking a while to resolve your death rattle. Sorry, battle cry rather. Really want to use the sap on a turn where I can also play a card. If you hit the 3-2, you've got swipe next turn. Yeah, alright. So, my opponent has swipe. Swipe Mark of Nature costs more than you have. Sap. Oh no, I've lost the game because they played that and they hit the thing. Oh dear lord, no. Back to the hand, buddy. Okay. Then play this. If they play it again, even if they get the Divine Shield, I Hero Power, I attack it, I attack both of my 3/2s in. Well, one of them's a 3/1, but whatever. I attack both of my 3 minions in. 3 attack minions in, that is. And then go to the face with the rest, and I win.
I am undefeated.
You have to have, like... Yeah, it's not going to help you, but you have to have the... Living Roots to follow up.
Well played.
Well, search for a cost card, just in case. Oh, SI7, that might help. Whoa.
This guy's toast.
Huh. This guy's toast. Rip. That's what happens when you run a ramp deck against a tempo deck. Pretty much will always resolve that way as well. You'll never get the board back after giving up that turn worth of value, especially if they have a hand like I did. What is this? Adrenaline pumping planet diver launch. Today, hello Ryan, today is the big day. Planet Diver is finally out. Available on Steam and Humble Bundle Store. It is about wingsuit diving in space.
Valir versus Uther.
Okay.
I will
Might
fight
actually look at
with
that.
honor.
Watch your
1 mana, 2 mana. Don't mind if I do. It's going to be real annoying if I end up going up against a shielded mini-bot, though, because both of them die to it. Actually, I'll use my hero power if I get a shielded mini-bot showing up, and then just use the Leopard Gnome. Should be fine. Really don't want to slow down, though. That's the problem. Got to run over him. That's the whole point of my deck. Okay. Victory for Sylvanas. They could coin the charge, dude. That's not a coin. I really need another 2-drop or a 4-drop, right? Gotta fix this curve. Having to drop that instead of a 3 was pretty bad. Oh, fuck. That's also quite bad. Okay, that's fine. I haven't securely got the board is the problem here.
Your mother was a
Mm-hmm.
for the Lich King.
I actually have to leave that on the board this turn. Because next turn I have to use Abusive Sergeant as part of my clear.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
And then we go face, including my dagger.
here we go.
Gotta hope they have no consecration right now. 2 turns away from Kel'Thuzad, 3 turns away from Anubarok. Excuse me? Nope. Not exactly a card you play around that.
For Kel'Thuzad.
Okay, I'll just wait 5,000 years for that to resolve. Okay, I do have the Eviscerate to extend for lethal. If they can't kill this turn, and they can't use Hammer of Wrath, which is kind of makes me happy. Oh, summon a pirate. Well played.
Well played.
That, and this, and then... Come on. Never mind, the victory is mine. Well played.
Well played.
4 and 2. Although I would consider that to be 5 and 1 because that game was bullshit. 25. Even if they got the 6-1, it dies to my dagger or my 1-1. It's no different to a 1-1. Oh. Sad. So sad.
Valera versus Thrall.
Riptide.
For Doomhammer.
Watch your...
Alright. Anubarak and Azure Drake obviously go back. Keep the Lepinome. Lepinome can be a totem beater, except for... Ooh, I'm gonna get a legendary back, apparently. Nope. That was the one I shuffled back. Okay, good. Backstab. Very nice. Very nice. Kind of need to see a 2-drop next turn. Or at least a 3-drop so that I can safely Dagger Mastery Hero Power. Sorry, Dagger Mastery and Backstab on this turn. Alright, I'm not feeling happy right now. Oh dear. Alright, let's start leveling up our archer. They get more experience, more arrows you fire. And the more experience they have, the more accurate they become. Harvest Golem. Well, at least I got my 3-drop. I mean, attack, backstab. Ugh, not really. But I will start the attack, because that means if it does go for this, then I can use my hero power to kill it next turn. And basically my opponent's 3-drop at that point has traded for my 1-drop. Plus 4 damage to my face, which isn't gonna matter.
Did you bring some fish?
Don't get the buff, don't get the buff, don't get the buff, don't get the buff. Bastard. Alright, I have to play that. No Death Rattle minions, so I guess... Wow. I could try and keep this on the field and have the Cogmaster's Wrench. It's a 3-3. Alright, I'll do that. For that reason, I backstab that, attack that, and then I have to sap that. The worst. But it means that the Cogmaster's Wrench plus the 1-1 hits it next turn, and that it has to suffer Overload. It's not that good. Okay. That's so not good that I don't actually need to deal with it yet. The only way in which that becomes good is playing a Flame Tongue Totem next to it. And then I'll have enough minions on the board to actually kill the Flame Tongue Totem without it getting value. Well, it gets value-ish. Unbound Elemental, okay. Do I have lethal? Got 7 on board. And I've got 3, 5 in hand. No, I don't have lethal yet. Very close, though.
Here we go.
So they're going to be scrambling to kill the 3/4 so that I don't get the buff on the weapon anymore, but even if they do that, I'll just play the Assassin's Blade and then Abyss. They're going to need Lightning Storm this time.
Put a kink in their plan.
Nope. That's not going to help you, buddy. If your next plan is to hero power, you've lost the match already. No matter what even results. Yup.
Well played.
I've got a huge
And 5-2. Easy. Okay, let's do one of those again. Having to sap the totem golem. I think it ended up being correct, but it looks like a janky ass move. Like, real bad. Doesn't even give you tempo advantage. Not really. That makes the sap basically a way shittier Frostball. Because I would have just pinged it the turn after as well.
I will fight with honor.
Alright.
Watch.
Again, we have the Leponome in the opening hand against the Paladin. That's good. That's not exactly curved, though. That's a 5-drop, basically. I haven't even got good 3s. You know who has good 3s? Paladins have good 3s. Yeah, it had to happen eventually. Alright, well, at least I don't have something I was desperate to develop. It's probably the best scenario I was going to get to trade with that anyway. Unless I had a zombie chow.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, cool. This is actually really good for me.
Here we go.
Oh, this could be excellent if next turn my opponent has played something with 4 health or 5 health. Direwolf Alpha buffs this, hero power, attack. It's going to be excellent. Just no muster for battle, please. That'd be the worst.
Follow the rules.
That's pretty bad as well, actually. Come to think of it. Luckily still can kill it, but I'm not happy about it. That's an amazing 3-drop. So he's Muster for Battle and Seal of Champions. Paladins and their 3-drops.
You smell like
I guess mostly, yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. I was about to say, I guess mostly I'm hoping that my opponent develops things that I can just trade. Use my Stormbite Commando and the extra from my Scarlet Crusader to trade with. Don't know what the next word was. Sure.
depart foul creature.
Depart, foul creature. God damn. You're out of control.
Wanna blow something up?
Well, I'm just surprised they didn't kill 2 things.
For duty.
Not on my watch.
Here we go.
That's excellent.
freed from the curse.
Aldor Peacekeeper turning up right now is real good.
Truth is my shield.
Fuck. Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna have to Aldor Peacekeep this so I don't lose my entire board.
Be gone! Get down!
Take this blade.
That's gonna attack that, so I
Here
guess.
we go.
Was not expecting that. I was expecting Avenge. I definitely should have checked. Obvious attack would have been the 2/6 first. That's just my bad. That was a dumb move. No excuses. A fight, count me in. How are you gonna count him into the fight? Not really seeing your ability to count him in. Maybe if you proactively buff him? But that would have to be...
Not on my watch.
You're not gonna Divine Shield him, are you? He's not gonna take damage! Whatever. It's up to you.
Take this blade. Here we go.
You do whatever you want to do with your life. You can hit him with the buff now, and I don't even care.
Your magic shall
Oh,
not
come on. What's the one time I get to play it? It gets silenced. Lame.
Reporting for duty.
Sorry about that. Here we go.
Just casual 16 damage. What's that, 6? Yeah, I think I was on 5. Yeah, 6. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Next up. So we got to the 6 wins that I said we were going to be at. Actually, we're on 7 and 1, interestingly, so... Don't know how much farther it'll get. It has those weaknesses. If my opponent plays a really good early game, I lose my early game advantage, and then I have to middle around until I can try and extend for lethal in the later game. If they do have board clear, or if they do have the ability to flood their board, I can't do anything.
Valera.
Mage is going to be a shitty matchup for me, yeah.
You asked for it. Watch your back.
Although that's entirely unsurprising considering the fact that they can freeze your face indefinitely with 1 minion. Well, 2 minions can do it. Oh, it's bad. It's a bad situation to be in. No 1-drop, but at least I have a 2 and a 3. And I have the backstab. And the sap. I've got my tech hand here. Oh, you do not want to have to do that as your opener right now. Hello, 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 hello. You don't want to step in the vast of loud suit today. I'll make you move, bitch. Get out the way.
Maggot.
Here we go.
Maggot.
Easy. They want to ping this turn and slow themselves down? That is entirely their prerogative. You don't want to stand in the path of Lao Tzu today. Yeah. It's Lao Tzu. Whatever. Alright, Neutron. Where you think you go?
Here we go.
I could have also coined a Scarlet Crusader. You know what? That might have been the perfect turn. You coin a Scarlet Crusader over here rather than reestablish. That was bad. I needed stuff on the field, and I had the coin, and I had the perfect opportunity to use it, and I didn't. That was bad. That was bad. I'm going to have to probably use Backstab, Hero Power, Attack to kill whatever my opponent summons, if I can.
What to do?
Oh, that That's ugly. If they summon something with the whole hog 5 mana, then I'll be pretty happy, because then it's Scarlet Crusader, sap it, attack, attack, attack. That's not what I wanted to see. Okay, so they're determined to ping this next turn. That's good, because that means I can develop Scarlet Crusader.
For the crusade!
And also Light's Champion.
Here we go.
So if you're wondering why I went with that, developing as much as I did, it's because they've got Flame Strike next turn, and they clearly aren't planning on using Blizzard this turn, otherwise they wouldn't have pinged this. So now they can't ping that again, as they were originally planning. Fireball my face. Should I be scared?
I am freed from the curse.
Well, that was the wrong order. I should have attacked with the face first. Sorry, with the... yeah.
Here we go.
So, of course, the minion I play has to be a minion that's safe to Flame Strike. Just in case. God, I want a Burgle Fireball. There's the Flame Strike. Can't do anything afterwards, because you're a mage.
Take this blade. Here we go.
I don't like this at all. Hopefully this secret makes them play stupidly, basically. Okay, they were playing around Mirror Entity.
Take this blade.
Okay, here we go. Spellbender is going to protect him from a polymorph of some kind. You're going to try and polymorph him. You won't be able to. Come on. Come on.
What to do? What to do?
Polymorph my boar. Trying to discover the, trying to discover it, eh? Your polymorph. Did you get it? Come on. Come on. Play the card. They're so trepidatious about it because it's only counterspell left that I would actually develop, I guess. Frostbolt gets negated. And then it comes back at the end of the turn. Whoops. Just draw 2 cards, lose 2 minions, but then those minions come back immediately. Oh shit, I should have developed a dagger first. That's my bad.
From the curse.
Could have taken a dagger as well.
You win this.
Well played. 7-2. Some people can't help themselves. They just hear the call and they have to obey it. Although Frostbolt, come to think of it, wouldn't really have helped him anyway. They must have gotten some seriously low value cards. Unpoco the Druid, fine.
I must protect the wild.
If I get a 2-drop, that's excellent. I have to keep it. That's still good. Coin a spider tank into a spider tank. Coining a 3 into a 3 is fine as long as you're going... Well, obviously, you have to have the coin to do it, so as long as you're going second. Develop a 3-2.
It's getting hot in here.
That's ugly. It's hardly the 3-2 I was looking for. I guess my other option was backstab Undercity Valiant to hit that. That would have worked as well. Definitely should have considered that for longer. Backstab Undercity Valiant kills that. Then either both of the 1/1s go in and then they develop a 3, or they hero power send a 1 in. Are you gonna kill as well? Yeah, it looks like a kill. Send another spider tank into the Thresher? I don't know how I feel about that. It's an aggressive deck. That's 2 spider tanks for Flame Juggler and Mark of the Wild. Like, that's really good for them. Alright. Get a shitty 1-drop, please. Yeah, that's a shitty 1-drop. Could hero power Undercity Valiant. No. This would be better. Try and get myself established back on the board again. Seven and 2. That's fine. No silence. No silence. I've had way too many of my creatures silenced this arena. Like, just an extraordinary amount.
I must safeguard.
There's silence. Because you hate fun. So your Drake gets summoned. Leave it there. They're not going to win the card war. I've got this Discovery, I've got the Burgle. Fucking Mark of goddamn everything. Jesus. Alright, fine. Develop all of our 2-drops. SI7, always. You kidding me? Can't go for a kill, unfortunately. Okay, trade evenly if you try. I've got the late game as well. I've also got anti-late game right now. Don't Druid of the... Okay. Looks surprisingly like the card I told you not to cast.
The gates are open.
If they have Starfire, they can pull out way ahead of me right now. But if they don't, then we're in an excellent position. If they Ironbark Protector, we're also in a great position. Like a really fucking good position if they Ironbark Protector. So the Ironbark Protector play would be, there is no way that you're getting the Lord of the Arena through the Ironbark Protector. Swipe as well? Or are you living roots? Okay.
Mental dislocator.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
This guy's toast.
I'm not super down with that. Kinda giving me the shit stick right there. Really hoping for something better than those. I know Druids have really good class cards. So why these? Okay, even trade, then I'm just up on cards. I don't need to kill that yet.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Really? Are you about to kill the 2-3 as well? Because you just took an extra damage. Wrong order, buddy. Soldiers of the Cold Dark, obey the call of Keruzal. Welcome back, Trout. Strong removal or bust, buddy. Strong removal or bust. I even considered bouncing this back to their hand because of the possibility of them having just a buff of some extraordinary kind, or just attacking with that and then starfiring. But if they had starfire, they would have had to use it earlier. Okay, that's one buff. So you top deck swipe. Yeah. Okay. Sure, that's totally okay. Well, we've still got a new relic in our deck, I guess. For late game.
Here we go.
This is seriously depressing. Cards I can't use unless they're winning. Volcanic Lumberer. Hero power attack, so it costs 8 and then play it. Okay. So it's a reactive card. Starfire at any point kills my minion, draws you a card, evens us up a lot. Although my card value, real bad right now.
Here we go.
There's no way they're trying to lure me into the mind control tech or anything like that. It's possibly Starfall, and they want AoE minions. Okay, they get sapped. Make it really difficult for my opponent to do anything.
Go.
So if they want to hero power and kill this and lose 2 health, they're fine too.
Well played.
Well played.
Were they trying to hold and get combo? Possibly. Force of Nature, Savage Roar type stuff. Ouch. Rip. 8-2.
Well played. I can see.
Okay, this definitely puts it at the premiere side of my Fallout. My Hearthstone runs. Upload. No, not upload schedule. Arena statistics. Your data. This becomes... Wow. My least successful rogue run has been 4 wins, and then my next least successful was 8. So it goes 4, 8, 9, 11, 12. So this is currently my second least successful, or is parred for my second least successful rogue run. Well, this might be the end of it. Oh no, Fairy Dragon is good. Fairy Dragon is good. Can take us places. Coin and Trog. Okay, that's fine. That just dies to the Fairy Dragon. They might have been planning of, you know, backstabbing, hero powering, something like that. Whatever I play, but they can't do it to this. Fuck. That's such a good minion. Especially as rogue, because it's like 3 extra pings just sitting there on the field. Wait, I'm fucked. Kidding me?
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up!
That's insane. It's not even that difficult to pull off that one. It's just unfortunate to go up against it. If they have no 2-drop, I might be able to pull myself back into this. Okay, no 2-drop. Newport foul creature. Okay. Come on, get me a 2-drop from the top deck. And then 2-drop from the top deck plus Undercity Valiant plus Abyss, and I get to do some stuff. Have to Abyss that. Yeah, it's fine.
Here we go.
Remove the Divine Shield while I can, just in case Cold Blood gets pulled on that minion. It only takes 1 Abyss for them to suddenly have the board. And to put the board in a position where I can't get back on it, because I just don't have the cards to trade for it.
So many options.
So they didn't have a 2-drop before, so they have to have a 3 or a 4. Fuck. The 3 or a 4 of a millennium. It's the only way I win. They can't afford to go face right now. Okay, they think their hand is way, way, way aggressive. So I'm going to lose a possible 4 damage there. But it cuts 6 damage from their extension.
I give up.
Whoa! Really?
Well played.
That doesn't even make sense. How the fuck did that work? Would they have had lethal if I didn't do that? The fact that they have a Argent Squire in their deck tells me that it's more likely for them to have a Cold Blood in their deck. So that's like 4 damage for 1 mana. Is that something that they really had? Like, they had lethal and then all of their other plans weren't going to work. But that doesn't even make sense, because if you have that much reach, you're going for a more aggressive or mid-range style. You don't put a Captured Yoremonger in that deck. That doesn't make sense. Unless, I guess, maybe it was just the best pick they had. The opponent.
Valera versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Watch back.
Abusive Sergeant turn 1. It is a non-ping club. I mean, I guess I'm playing the Leopard Gnome. Never mind. There's no chance of Queen hero power. That would happen maybe at 3 wins, 4 wins, 5 wins, but not at 9. Muster for battle.
Reporting for duty.
Sadness. Much sadness.
Here we
How could this happen to me? Oh. Come on, Seal of Champions, one of them. Kill my minion. Or Keeper of Altamon. No, wait, you can't use that yet. Oh, shit. Oh. This does not feel good. Can't even summon a minion. Wow.
here we go.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Just have to feed a minion into the ping. Mm-hmm.
I have big plans.
Do you now? So... Oh, you are going to trade? That's not what I'd expected, but okay. I can almost kill it, but just not quite.
I've got a huge gun.
So here's the point that I hope they haven't got 1 extra reach. Like an Elven Archer destroys the plan that I set up. But I can get back on the board with the the Evil Heckler Eviscerate to kill this.
I wonder.
It's time for the second muster for battle. If I had a fan of knives, it would be so good. So you got Moss of Battle, Seal of Champions. You've got the turn you down to 1 health, dude. 1 attack, dude. Sorry.
Must move quickly.
So many 3-drops. Itis Darkbane was the one you got. It's not even better than a. That's excellent for me. Oh, hang on. Have you got a bunch of buffs in your deck, and that's what you're trying to tell me here? I don't like that at all.
Here we go.
Okay. Zyordrake can buff up the backstab to the point that it'll do 3 damage. Plus my weapon is 4. I can remove a pretty standard health minion without having to use my board.
None may steal our secrets.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. It turns out that's exactly what we're going to be doing.
Here we go.
Boom! Consecrate is pretty bad, but Consecrate is pretty much always pretty bad for me. Don't really have minions out of the health statistic. So it would be attack, Consecrate. This lives at least.
I wonder. None may steal our
Another Keeper of Aldermon. Damn. It's a lot of keeping of Aldermon. Consider Aldermon kept. So I can do 5, 7, 10, 13. Do a total of 13 damage.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
I think it is that point, actually.
Here we go.
It's the point where I basically have to say, okay, what have you got? Do you have taunt? Do you have heal? Destroys the weapon. Taunt. Destroy the weapon and taunt. You know, like the best combo you could have done. Come on. Don't keep me waiting.
Let me think.
You're trying to save your health. Okay.
You smell like a leopard.
You smell like a leopard.
Reporting for
Okay, so you've given me lethal if I have the ability to remove this. Well, I don't, but...
Here we go. For the crusade!
I can leave this as a surprise damage. Don't you goddamn dare. And they win. Tuscar joust for the health. Oh well. We did extend a bit quickly. The thing is, with the the weapon, the Light's Justice, there were no really good trades that we could have made. So basically, this board state just means, hey, sacrifice both of these in here. It's pretty cut and dry about that. Win this joust as well? No. Why could you just not win the other one? That would have been perfect.
Here we go.
I mean, I'll keep trying, because there's the possibility of, like, Burgle into Hammer of Wrath, or into Avenging Wrath, or something like that. But this is probably the end. 9 wins, that's good enough. Ooh, Pit Stains is not. It's a hot day, I told you.
Call of the light.
Holy Light. Holy Light your own face. Doomsail.
Here we go.
God. This is needlessly extended. such a low chance to actually have anything. It has to be Burgle. Am I bleeding? No. No, it doesn't look like it. It's just weird shadows. Oh, Bolvar. Nice to see you. Created by Grand Crusader. Okay, here is our last hand to draw anything. Well played! They would have died for Tuskar, if it weren't for Tuskar, by the way. Oh well. 9 wins is good enough. I consider that above average. I mean, it very literally is above average. That's not exactly a great reward for it. 25 more gold than I put into the run itself. Okay. And cards that I'll never use outside of adventures, I guess. Ooh, golden rare. For that golden power shot deck I was considering making. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also playlists in the description down below with all of my content on Hearthstone, past, present, and future. And hopefully we will see you